That is how you do a chapter, people. That is how you do a chapter. That cover page, oh man, cover page got me. Overhaul, looking like a beast. In a world without a symbol, evil prospers, the villains are on the rise, and it feels so good to spend time with these villains in this series, Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 124. That's how hyped this was. Formally introduced to Overhaul. We get a villain-focused chapter, and these villain-focused chapters have been great. Remember that one back with Twice? That was good. That chapter was so good it left me saying, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing a chapter about, or like a little arc about Twice. I wouldn't mind seeing an arc about Overhaul. Oh man, My Villain Academia, spin it off, book it, make it happen. This needs to happen because these villains are great. They're not one-dimensional characters. They're people that you can actually get behind. People that might not actually be wrong. And they're people that have a damn good story. And props to Horikoshi once again for writing fire and bringing us a chapter this great. This whole video might be just about Overhaul. I mean, straight up, did we just get like Fist of the North Star? Do we got some Hokuto no Ken with this character and this quirk ability? We don't know what it is. We don't know exactly what it is. And Horikoshi, he won't make it simple. Just like how with Mirio, the phase aspect of him wasn't simple. What Overhaul can do, it's not going to be simple. I don't think it's going to be simple. And it has to do something with biology because he touched the guy in a certain point and all of a sudden he just exploded Kenshiro style. Oh, man. This chapter was so great, people. I cannot wait for next week. And this is why Boku no Hero is my big three. Boku no Hero, Promised Neverland, and One Piece. There's your big three right there. Run with it, Shonen Jump. That's what you're getting because these three series are the absolute best that we have to offer. And I can rant about this chapter about how good it was all day, but let's get down to some of the details. So this character, Overhaul, the Beast King, being introduced, and he's by far my favorite villain so far. He's probably not going to top that because technically Stain was an anti-hero. So this guy Overhaul coming in with a bang. He's young. He's a Yakuza leader. He is a leader of a group called the 8 Percepts of Death. I mean, that alone automatically sounds beastly. He just comes in with the League of Villains and pretty much pwns them all like you guys are all overhyped. You ain't ready. Let me tell you something. Let me show you about how real crime is done because you have to keep focused and you have to remember that the impact that All Might had on the world. I mean, it was kind of like Dark Knight when All Might was out there, when he was running things, people was like, nah, I'm not doing crime tonight. I'm good. But now that pillar is gone, the villains are free to do what they want and no one respects Endeavor like they respected All Might, not to the same level. So now these villains can run wild and we get a little bit of backstory on that Overhaul is actually a relic of an older time. Like before All Might came along, villains ran things. They ran the roost and they did things in a certain way. But when All Might, we know how tirelessly he fought to clean the streets up. So they couldn't do what they want. Now that they're free reign, he's starting with the League of Villains and he comes in and he says, look, it's cool that you guys are coming together like this, but what's your point? You don't have a plan. You guys are overhyped. You're not ready. You need a real leader. The symbol of hope, the symbol of light, All Might is gone. Your leader, All for One, is in a cell. He's gone. With both of them gone, there's no one protecting the light or the dark. And that's the perfect time for someone to come in. And Shigaraki's like, yeah, I know it's me. Nah, Overhaul is like, no, kid. I'm taking over. You guys need a plan. You guys need to be organized. And hey, if you got a problem with that, you can test your metal, which they did. And that is when the bodies started exploding. People coming in like, you can't tell us what to do. Who are you? Nah, don't do that. He touched, I can't remember the guy's name, but he touched him on the arm. And the guy just exploded. And Overhaul was like, hey, you struck first. And you thought he came alone? No, of course not. He had goons too. It was casualties everywhere. We got a casualty on Overhaul's side. We got a casualty with Shigaraki's side. One of his people just got straight up exploded. And Overhaul just kind of made his peace right there. He was like, you know what? Here's my card. He basically told him, here's my card. This chapter, it just reminded me of Dark Knight. He reminds me of Joker mixed with Bane. He was like, look, we need to just calm down. When you're ready to operate like a real goon, come see me, or it's gonna be more of this. And Shigaraki's smart. Shigaraki, you know, the other people, they were ready to attack, and he's like, no, let's just let him go. Let's think about this. And that's where we lead the chapter. Oh yeah, and Deku and Mirio, they're about to actually have a meeting with All Might. So that's cool. So in a sense, in this chapter, we got a peek at the tops. We got the top hero with Mirio. We saw like how the ladder that these characters have to reach to be a good hero. And we definitely saw some type of gauge of what it's going to take to be an even beastlier villain with Overhaul. And again, with a name like Overhaul, his ability has to be something biological. It has to be something scary. It has something to do with repair. And I'm calling it right now. He is straight up a Fist of the North Star member. And that is godly. So give it up to Horikoshi for that. Because it's not going to be simple with this guy. It's not. And he continues to write good content. He continues to write fire. We're about almost into 3 years with this series, and it just keeps getting better and better and better by the week. I don't think he's slowing down, guys. I really don't. And Overhaul is definitely what these villains need to get them together. He's going to get these boys together because, yeah, it was a hard-fought battle. It was a tough battle, but for all intents and purposes, the villains failed. Every time they've come up against Deku and team, yeah, All Might was there, but they still failed. But now that they're going to get someone, or at least it's in the process of them getting someone that's going to get them organized, get them a plan. And this guy, he has a plan of his own. He's kind of like, I can't rise to the top without money. And that's where you guys are going to come in. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Give them a structure. Make the villains even more menacing. I keep saying things were just getting darker and darker, and we saw a little hint of how dark things can get way back with Stain. Now that darkness is here in Boku no Hero. These kids, they gotta get ready, man. They gotta get ready. I don't think for character growth, I don't think anybody else can bail them out. I don't think Mirio and the big three or the other two could be there to bail them out. It's time for these kids to win a battle on their own. But I don't think this is a good start. It really isn't. I'm really worried about these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Definitely let me know what you thought of the chapter in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts, your theories. What do you think Overhaul's powers are? What's up with All Might, Deku, and Mirio? What you think is going on there? I'll see you guys next week. So as I always say, if you like this video, go ahead and drop it a like. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not a shortage of content for you to indulge on this channel. And as I always say, you guys can be anywhere on YouTube right now. You chose to listen to me. I really appreciate that. So thanks for stopping by. On that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.